I'm going to be telling you how much it has costed me thus far to own my dog Nala. Hello everybody, my name is Sarah. This channel is Sarah and Caitlin. I made a video a few months ago of why I got a dog, the story behind it, and some tips, like little training tips, and that video has blown up. So I have made a list of 3 sections in which I'm going to spill out what I've spent on my dog Nala. We have our upfront one-time costs, we have our maintenance costs, and then we have our miscellaneous costs that you just don't think about until you get a dog and you realize, wow, I need some financial way to support this animal or else, you know, they don't get the funnest time. Do not forget to subscribe if you want to join this family. We talk about real things, and so although this video is not like most of our videos, please do join our family and check out some of our videos. First year is the most expensive and the most overwhelming. If you thought, oh, I'm getting this dog for a great price, I'm adopting this dog with his shots and everything, and you're thinking you got a good deal, you realize you can't just bring a dog into an empty home. So let me tell you some of the things that I had to buy in the first year of owning Nala. First, we have her crate. That was about $70 up front for a big old crate. There's more bougie ones, those can go into the hundreds of dollars, but if you want a good old classic metal crate with 1 or 2 doors, that's gonna be about $70 for a large dog. But smaller dogs, by the way, just know smaller dogs are gonna be cheaper in every category than a big dog. But I'm talking about my big dog Nala, and I'm telling you about how much I've spent on her. Then we have our bedding and blankets for the first year. For year 1, you're gonna buy some comfy bedding for the crate. You're gonna buy some blankets because, you know, human blankets, you don't always want your dog to be snuggling in them because it gets smelly. And so you buy like 1 or 2 blankets for your dog and just some good cozy bedding. I put $70 for the year. Then we have leashes. I bought like 2 leashes right up front just in case one gets lost. And so each leash is probably gonna be like $15. You can get them for better prices on Amazon, but just a good, basic, reliable leash, about $15. So 2 of those, about $30 for leashes. Then a collar. So you're gonna be paying for 2 collars if you get it as a puppy. The smaller collar, and then they grow into a bigger collar. So a small collar could be like $5, $10. And then a big dog collar, in which if they're water dogs, you want to get a good solid collar that's not going to break or snap when they're pulling on the leash for anything. That's going to be about $15. Then I bought a long training leash. It's like a 20-foot leash. It's about $20, I believe. I'll show you it. It's just for when I brought my dog to the beach and when I'm training her how to come, all these things. It's a long leash, and then you're accessible to your dog at all times. Now toys, which when I mean toys, I mean like ropes, balls, everything. For the whole year, you're probably spending at least $60 for the whole year. And I wouldn't really spend over that because I didn't buy her a billion toys and then just throw it. I got her a few tennis balls and then a few tug-of-war ropes. Maintenance, I call like your recurring fees to maintain your dog and to take care of them. These are the most expensive ones. So the first thing, if they are a puppy, I signed up for it, and I suggest for all, especially college students, to sign up with PetSmart. They offer a plan for your dog in which you pay a certain monthly amount, and then it covers their shots. They'll call you for comprehensive exams, for checkups, and you get free visits at any time. If you want to show up 20 times a day, you can for free if you're worried about your dog. So I looked it up. For a puppy under 6 months, it's $35 a month because they have their puppy shots. They have different things they test for, like kennel cough, things like that. And that's $35 a month, which brings us to like $420 for the whole year, their first year. I'm lowered to $30 a month now that Nala's 2 years old. So $30 a month, we're looking at $360 a year. I love it because it takes the thought out of everything. They text me when it's time for her comprehensive exam. Like she just had hers 2 days ago. And I love it because I just drop her off there. They check everything. They refill whatever partworm or flea pills that she needs. And that way I know she's up to date. It would just be heartbreaking to forget that your dog needs appointments, and then one day they finally, a year and a half later, get checked up and they have heartworms or something. So I'm just glad. For a person like me, I love when they text me and they keep me accountable like that. Then we have our food. Food is the most expensive. I knew in getting a dog that food was going to be an expensive part of having a dog, because I was going to get my dog good quality food so that she could have the best shot at the longest, healthiest, non-obese life. The food that I buy Nala, and she loves it, it's like Castor and Pollux Organics, and it is for about a month and a week, $70 for this bag. She's a big girl. I give her 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup around 5 p.m. I use the service Chewy for my dog stuff, for my dog food specifically. There's something called auto ship, and where you could set up every month they send you a bag, and then if you sign up with auto ship on Chewy, you get a little discount, like maybe 5% off or 10% off each bag. And so they'll show you even what I've saved by using Chewy and the auto ship system. I think I've saved like $300 at this point. And so for the total amount, that $70 at like 1 month and a week comes out to be is like $700 a year. It's almost $1,000. You are still a great dog parent. If you can't always pay for the best dog food, just do your best. That is fine. As long as you're loving your dog, giving them exercise, training them, they're a happy dog. They don't care about organic food. I'm just talking about why I did mine. Dog bones. I spend about $200 in dog bones / snacks for the whole year. She's a Labrador. They love to chew. If you don't want your dog chewing on shoes and sides of the beds or couches, then get them something to chew on. Nala loves rawhide. I try to get like organic rawhide, or rawhide that's just straight from the animal instead of this cheap white bone that my dad gets her. She loves them though, because it's not so good for their belly. It helps her de-stress. It helps her keep busy for like an hour chewing at this thing, and it keeps her teeth clean. Nala is always getting complimented on how clean her teeth are. It's like, I do brush her teeth sometimes, but I have to attest it's from her chewing so much on her bones. I have heartworm prevention, which I would say, I think it's $60 for 6 months, and so $120 for the whole year of heartworm prevention. I'm pretty sure the PetSmart plan adds that into there, but I still have to pay it. Regardless, that is a payment that many people do pay for, is heartworm prevention, which comes out to like $120 for the year. Thank God Nala has never had an emergency, but surgeries and medical bills for random accidents that can happen will also play a part into how much your dog costs. I have not had to pay anything for any emergencies for Nala. Thank you, God. These are the ones that will just bite you in the butt if you don't think about. The biggest one is boarding / like dog sitting. Now let's say my family's going on a week trip somewhere. I need to pay somebody to take care of Nala. But a lot of times my dad, because my parents are not together, my dad can take care of her, and so I don't have to pay him to do that. Thank you, Dad. Just expect dog boarding can be like $100 to $150 a day, and you also don't want to just throw your dog with any dog boarding place, because I've heard of like bad stories and I would feel so bad. So you want to leave your dog with somebody very trustworthy. But when I'm at school, there are times when I'm gonna go visit another friend somewhere else and I need somebody to watch my dog, and so I've paid about like $100 for the weekend, or for a day I've paid like $70 for them to watch it. And so dog sitting and dog boarding adds up. People don't think about it, but who's gonna watch your dog if you're going on a trip or you wanna visit your friends at another school, you know, and you don't wanna bring your dog because you're gonna be at games and tailgates and stuff all day long. And so consider that. We probably paid like $700 for the whole year in dog boarding and dog sitting and stuff. And you know, if my friends come over, I'll pay them like $20 to watch Nala just because it's so nice of them. So there's just little fees that you're doing for your dog and you don't even realize it. If you have a car and you want to get like, let's say a dog seat so that they're not dirtying the car, nice ones could be like $60. I got one and then I ended up not using it. I just now put a big blanket in my back. So maybe that'll help you. Is like, they're a little bit annoying, but I think it's because I got a cheaper one. So if you get a good quality one, you may love it. With all that, I'm a little scared to see how much I've spent on my dog. Nala is turning 3 years old this coming March 12th. That's gonna be about 3 total years of these payments. Feels vulnerable, me personally, telling you how much I pay for my dog, but I think it's gonna help a lot of people only because I did wanna know. I remember looking on YouTube how much it costed, and people would just throw out ideas and stuff. So here I am throwing out specific costs. I'm gonna quickly see if Nala wants to say bye. Say goodbye, say goodbye. Bye guys, I love you. I'm Bowie CB. She's 95 pounds. And look how she just squishes right into a little ball. You would never know. Have a great day, bye.